Good day, everybody. It's Sharif. I'm just going to show you today how to download the pictures that they send you from the photography department for your feature sheets and your listing entry. So you have to pick 31 pictures, I believe, for the folks in the listings, and you go from there. So they send you a link that looks like this. When you click the link, it opens up this tab, and in here you could see all the photos. You could actually download them one at a time if you wanted to. So you could just choose them from here and download them one at a time. You could scroll through them and download them one at a time as well. So you have many ways of doing it. The major part of this, of course, is to rename them properly, which I'm also going to show you in this video. So anyways, you click download. I'm not going to actually physically download them because I've done this already, so I don't waste time. So when you click download, my Safari actually asks me where I want to put stuff. So you could choose wherever you want to put it and download them there. Anyways, after they're downloaded, they look like this. And when they download, the folder will be called actually the address of the property that they sent you. So if you right click in an Apple, you two finger tap the actual folder, it will let you see this menu and you could click rename it. Another way to do it is just click once and then hit enter. When you hit enter, it allows you to rename it. So you can just call it pics. And from there, you're done. You've renamed the folder. I'm actually going to call it pictures, so it's something a little bit more professional sounding. So that's that. When you have these pictures, I always would suggest you open up a second folder so you could drag the pictures and move them into. You could do one of many things. You can delete the ones you don't want or just move them. So we see here we have quite a pile of pictures in this folder. 73. Yeah, so if I highlight them all by clicking Command A, it highlights them all for me. Now, I don't really have any need to highlight them all because I'm not going to copy them all. I just want the 30 that I want. So, up here is a little critical thing you should always use if you wanted to distinguish what these photos look like. If you click the thumbnail view and you dragged this a bit larger, you can use this little slider to enlarge the photos. Another way to do it is if you wanted to just hit the space bar on each photo, it'll show you what the photo is. So you could hit space bar and hit space bar again and it will minimize it. So once it maximizes it, second it minimizes it. Then what I would do is I'd go open a new Finder window and we're going to create a folder here and I'm going to call it, so we know it's a test condo folder that I created in the beginning. I'm going to call them MLS pictures and I'm going to open this folder. And from here, I hit space. Yep, I like this picture. I drag it over. And then I like that picture. I'll drag it over. Or you can click on the thumbnails and you say, yep, I want this one. And I want this one and that one and that one. You do that by holding down the command key. Or you could highlight them like this. Actually, you drag and drop around them. So now I've shown you several ways. And if you hold the command key, you could pick one, the third, and the fifth picture and move them over. After you've done that, you can hit space, see what that picture is, hit enter, and number it 1, number this 2, number this 3, and so on and so forth. So that's how you number these pictures. To send them, you could easily zip them up and send them, but that may actually cause the file size to be too large. So what I'd always recommend is you send them either in small batches or you share the folder that has the pictures in it. So as you would notice here, I'm actually doing all this in my Dropbox folder here. So the test condo is got a folder called MLS. All this is happening in Dropbox. So if I right clicked here and said share, I could actually share it with somebody. The way I prefer to do it is I go copy Dropbox link. You could see here it says a Dropbox link was created and copied to my clipboard. And then I could reply or send an email to Lisa and listings. And I just have to paste this using Command V. Now that is only the pictures that I want in this folder here that I'm sending to people. So again, two finger tap will let you will let this menu appear. You could hit rename and rename them. Or as I prefer, just hit enter and it lets me rename it to whatever. So I could say this is picture Y or what have you. Anyways, that is that. I've got messages coming in here, so I'm gonna just try to stop them, but there's no way to stopping them. Anyways, that's how you do file downloads for photos and how you rename them and how you send them. Thanks, guys.